Ding, 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 ding. It's time for your music live on Studio Live today. Hey, so let's say hooray. Let's say g'day to all of you fine folks. This is Your Music Live. My name is Pete Johnson. For the next 2 hours, we will be playing some of the best independent music from all across the land. In fact, all across the world. I hope you're doing well. Don't forget, this show is only made possible by the wonderful folks at DistroKid. They are a distributor that can get your music out there to the world. 1 yearly subscription, and you can get your music out there to all the platforms, your Spotify's, your Apple Music's, your Tidals, your Deezers, your Amazons, all in one place. And you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan using the link up there or down in the description. We've got a heap of music for you here on this week's show, so let's crack straight into it with a track here from Jerry Gomes. He's teamed up with Colourful Energy and has a crankin' road trip tune, which I thought was an amazing way to start the show. Take it away, Jerry Gomes. Excellent track. Great songwriting, great musical construction there. Love the combination there of the kind of driving beats and the synths in there. Jerry's crushing it with the vocals on that one. Colourful Energy bringing some really good energy to that track. It's not just a clever name. Really good stuff. Welcome aboard. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. By the way, about that one, Jerry said this is a collaboration with Colourful Energy and mastered by Jade Star. Oh, yeah. And the first use of Logic Pro iPad. Thanks to you and Jade and all the others who are helping me make sense of Logic. Yeah, I remember when Jerry was starting out with Logic Pro, I'd get the occasional email and message just going, how the heck do I do insert name of thing here? I think it was like a fade out. And I'm like, yeah, it's different, mate. Here's how you get to automation. Here's how you do do it. But Jerry, you're crushing it. You're clearly got the hang of it and you're doing very well there. Great track indeed. Welcome aboard. This is Your Music Live. If you would like to support the channel, you can check out our sponsors up there. You can submit your own tracks using the QR code there or the link down in the description. And don't forget, thumbs up, guns up. If you would like to give a little thumbs up and tickle that little thumb button there, you're more than welcome to do so. We got another track here. This is track number 2. This is from fellow creator and all-round awesome dude, Mr. Jamie Malaga. And if you don't know Jamie, dude, he is a very cool dude, and he has his own channel where he shows you how to create music, but he also makes his own amazing music. And about this one, he says, my third cyber metal release, cyberpunk meets metal guitars, a high-tech, low-life dystopian future soundtrack. That all sounds pretty darn cool. So let's give this one a spin. Ghost in the Code, Jamie Malaga here on Your Music Live. Jamie is the man. We get like metal, synthwave, rock opera vibes from that one. Just amazing stuff. Just a combination of all the different sounds just coming together there and bringing it all in. And Jamie, not only, again, I love that Jamie doesn't only just help people create music, he practices what he preaches and he puts it into practice by creating his own excellent songs. And I'm pretty sure Jamie will be part of Songtember this year, so that'll be great to have him on board as a friend of Songtember and creating more great music over there. Thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, everyone loving it. Look at this. I've not seen such applause. Great stuff there. Hope you are doing well. Hello, treatment in progress. I'm super pumped up today. I don't know what it is. I'm just feeling good, feeling happy, feeling glad, feeling happy that I get to do this as a job. Like I don't take it for granted. I promise you. Every week and every time I wake up and I'm like, guess what I get to do today? I don't even say have to do. I get to do this. It's amazing stuff. Speaking of amazing stuff, let's grab our track number 3, shall we? By the way, all the tracks that we play here on the show are down in the description. Don't worry, if you miss the song or the artist or anything, it's all there, ready for you. So after you finish the show, you can go back and go, oh, who was that Jamie guy that played that epic metal tune at the start? Yeah, he's Jamie Malaga, and he's linked in the description. As is Corrine, who is this next artist. They say composed, performed, and recorded, arranged, mixed, and mastered by Curry and Rito using Magic's Sample Tube Pro X5 door. With this song, we tried to spread the hope for lost sheep with love and respect. How's up any lost sheep out there? Yeah, sometimes we all feel a little bit like lost sheep, don't we? This one is Corrine and Lost Like Sheep on Your Music Live. Really cool, like 80s rock kind of vibe in that one. I love the change up there. Really nice, sort of the power chord verses there in the minor key, and then just kicking into the major key in the chorus. And as who was it that said really good mix, really balanced? Yeah, Frank says very balanced in the mix there. Super pro sounding, really nice looking video too. Like adds to it, doesn't it? When you can see the band there, cut in with the stock footage. All good stuff indeed. Thank you for sharing that one. And a first timer here on Your Music Live. Hopefully not the last time we hear from Corrine or Corrine. Never know quite how to pronounce sometimes. Welcome aboard, everybody. I hope you're doing well here. If you're watching on the replay, don't worry. We love you just as much. If you're here live, give us a shout. Say g'day. Let us know how you're doing today. That rhymes, and you know that rhymes. Speaking of rhymes, Gordon Lee Weaver doesn't rhyme with much. Well, I guess it rhymes with Leave It to Beaver. And pause for edit. And we're back. I just saw Gordon walk in and now I'm making really bad name puns. Gordon about this one says, lyrically, this is more of a collage of experiences than a coherent story. I believe that listeners form their own feelings about the meaning of a song regardless of the author's intent. Yeah, too true. I'm hoping that each of you finds something in this tune that connects emotionally. Well, let's jump on over and make an emotional connection with Mr. Gordon Lee Weaver. This is called Hometown Heroes on Your Music Live.
Oh, the things I've seen, the roads I've traveled, sweet violin brutal, I nurtured and battled. Yes, I remember, I can still recall that December day, the majestic snowfall. Hometown heroes living on dreams. The future is never what it seems. Those were the best days of our time. So screaming and sweating, never forgetting. Yelled at the thunder, taunted the lightning, dismissed the warnings, yet ran when frightening, testing our limits, growing fast and strong, accomplishing dreams, inventing a song. Hometown heroes living on dreams. The future is never what it seems. Those were the best days of our
So very cool there from Gordon Lee Weaver. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of like a we didn't start the fire, kind of just throw a whole bunch of stuff out there. I kind of dig those tunes personally, and I love Gordon's vocal harmonies in his choruses. He writes these really hooky choruses with amazing vocals, almost Beach Boy-esque sort of 3s and 4-parters in there. So excellent stuff there. The way I sort of, for me, since he asked the question there, yeah, it kind of reminds me of those folks that were like real big stars in high school, and like it was kind of that big fish in a small pond thing. And then after school, everyone kind of spreads out, and suddenly you realize that person you were idolizing because they were this amazing, like great athlete, as soon as they go into the pool of other amazing great athletes from other schools, it's it doesn't always work out the way that they think. They kind of drink their own Kool-Aid, so to speak, and think they're better than perhaps they might be in the future. Not to say that that's a bad thing, because you know me, I'm not a competitive guy. That's why I do this show. That's why this show isn't your music competition. It's just your music live. We just play some tunes here. All right, we'll play one more tune, and then we're going to hear from our wonderful friends at DistroKid, because they are the ones who keep the lights on around here. And thank you, by the way, to the Falcro for your kind donation as well. Donations are never expected, always big time appreciated. We're going to jump on over to slaps.com, which is DistroKid's free music sharing platform, and we're going to grab our slap of the week. This one comes to us from Future Phoenix. And they say, actually, I've got the thing over here, a cease and desist song for any relationship ruled by a narcissist friend or partner. It's not me, it's you. I like it. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is You, Future Phoenix, on Your Music Live.
I have tried to work it out, communication ain't the same. It's too late to worry now, cause this is fate and that's a shame. Hate the player, hate the game, curse me out when they say my name. You don't owe me anything, so we can go our separate ways. I'm wishing you some better days, better ways to handle things. I said some things, you said some things, but anyways, I hope you feel better. Do ya? Don't talk about it, just be about it. What you got to lose? Don't beat around it, we see around it. I'm not there to you, no. Just cut away, don't stab my back when I'm not there with you. Oh, you, so come on, say it. Don't hold it back, I'll leave it up to you. It's on you, it's all you. It's on you, it's all you, it's on you. It's all you, it's on you. It's all you. I'm wishing you some better days.
How cool is that? Yeah, definitely does slap. And the cool thing about this is that here on slaps.com, you can show your love. You can throw some fire. Let's throw it up to 79 fire, because that's a cool number. Hello, Manny from the Lily Pillies. Yeah, it's very cool track, very original, very well put together. And you can see here the cool things about slaps.com is we can share by just grabbing the link there and sharing it away. We can come on down here and we can leave a comment. We can say, epic tune just spun this on YML. And you too can go and leave comments. If you join up to slaps.com for free, you can share the love and share your own music over there. Speaking of DistroKid, they are our wonderful sponsor, and I would like to give a shout out to, you can see it right here. They have a free trial of their mastering platform. Now, if you know how to master your own music and you know all about limiters and you know about multi-band compression and you know about EQ and you know how to get that radio ready sound, great, you're set. But if you just want to press a button and have a really good track, check out Mixia from DistroKid. You can see right here on Slaps, you can jump in and check out the free trial. It's $99 per year if you want to use it, but upload a track, check it out. You can do it. If you're a DistroKid user, if you're already using DistroKid, and I know many of you are, then you can jump in here and check it out. So you upload a track, you can set different styles of mastering, so it's not just a one-size-fits-all. You can set the intensity, you can set how much you want to push it in terms of the master, and then you can download a full high-resolution master. I used this for a recent song. It sounded really good. I've got videos here on the channel explaining exactly how to do it all. You can see here, if I go to my mastered tracks, you'll see here all of the tracks that I've mastered here. I mastered my Sink or Swim song. That was the first one that I tried here. And recently I mastered Boom Boom, my righty dokey garage band track. And that was really cool because Boom Boom was a song I created in an hour. I didn't really want to sit down and spend another hour mastering it. So I threw it at Mixia and it just mastered it and it sounds amazing. So just another service that DistroKid offers there. And if you're not already a DistroKid customer, again, you can sign up for an annual plan from $22.99. I like this one, the Musician Plus plan, $39.99. $40 a year to have your music out there on every platform, to access the lyric services, to set up little short videos, to use the hyperfollow feature. There's so much under the hood with DistroKid that you will be amazed at how good it is. And if you sign up, as Thomas says, you'll save yourself 7% on your first year on any DistroKid plan. We thank DistroKid for their support of your music live. Next up here on the block, we have Boogie and the Mean Machine. They say, "Hi, Pete. Here's a song I wrote for my daughter. She's 4 years old, and the mother and a life I separated, and we did not have the best relationship. I effed up a lot. Even I don't see my daughter much. I love her a lot. And do the best I can. She's young and free like a little bird, so that's what I call her. Thanks a lot." And that's from Boogie. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is Little Bird, Boogie, and the Mean Machine on Your Music Live.
Don't you worry, don't try, 'cause I will show you where it's like. I will catch up when you fly too high. I will catch up when you fly too high. There you stand, 2 feet tall, while you smile after you fell. Hiding in a carton box, and outside we will play with rocks. In the sandbox where we build a fort. In the sandbox where we build a fort. In the rain we stomp in bubbles, through a straw we blowing bubbles, and everywhere there where we go, we find something we don't know. It won't take long till we find out what's on. No, it won't take long till you find what's out there. I see your face and realize you meant more to me. More than everything I see the shapes. You feel the colors in for me. You feel the colors in for me.
Very cool stuff there from Boogie and the Mean Machine, Little Bird. Yeah, really nicely put together. Love the finger guitar. I too, Mark, would just love to hear a little more of the vocals, just because I think there's a really cool message and some really good songwriting under there, and just pumping it up a little bit would be cool. But yeah, really nicely done. Love the tune. Love the little riff there. Kind of reminds me of a song that I can't remember the name of. This is gonna be right. Anyway, very good stuff there. Thank you for sharing. I know I say it every week, but hasn't the quality of the music already on this show been amazing? We're 20 minutes in, folks, and it's blowing me away. We'll play another couple of tunes, and we will be doing our Play My Fire beat. So that's where you get the opportunity to have one of your songs played on the show, even if you're not on the playlist, even if you haven't submitted it. I love it because it's the random generator that just creates some awesome serendipity. And I'll stop using big long words, because what do they say about people that use long words? They're compensating for something. I don't know. Next one, we have TXFX Astora. They say, this is my best song, in my opinion, I've ever made. If it's too long, skip to 1:15. Well, yeah, we do only play about 1 to 2 minutes, as you've probably noticed if you're listening along to the show. So we'll skip along a little bit and give this one a little spin, shall we? This is called Dusty Sparks in the Light, and we're going to play it on Your Music Live. Oh, yeah. Looks like a Winamp visualization. Where my Winamp user's at. Yeah. You know what I've heard? It really kicks the llama's ass. Very cool stuff. Yeah, when the caffeine hits. Very cool stuff there from TXFX. And I'm glad that when I saw TXFX, I got a bit scared. I thought you might be one of those like foreign trade bros where you're like, yo, here's how I make $10,000 a day in my underpants on my laptop just trading foreign currency, bro. But no, instead you're making amazing music. Good stuff indeed. Hello, Corrine. Thanks for your submission. We actually played your track right up front, and folks really dug it. So thank you for sharing, and thank you for being part of the community. Hope we hear from you again soon. But yeah, you can see there that we play all genres, all types of music. We don't discriminate around here. If it slaps, if it's great music, if you can feel it, can't you? You can feel when there's passion in the music, and that's what I love to hear and love to see, is people creating music with passion, just to share it with the world and to get a message out there, or to just hit people in the feels. All great stuff. Speaking of great stuff, the Drag Gurus are a great band. They say, hey Pete, this song was written and recorded on my iPad using GarageBand iOS, and is in the style of a traditional murder ballad, but with a slightly more contemporary sound. It would be great if you could give it a play. Anything for you, Drag Gurus. You know I'm a big Drag Gurus fan, so we're going to give this one a spin. It's called The Arms of Hell on Your Music Live. Gurus bringing the mood down, rubbing it in the dirt for you here on Your Music Live. I dig it. I love it a lot. Very cool stuff. The drag gurus sit on mushrooms while pontificating on memories. There you go. Many vibes. I think you might have nailed it. Good stuff there from the drag gurus. Thank you for sharing that one. Speaking of sharing, don't forget you can share the show because sharing is caring and Sharon is Karen. We say that around here. I can't remember why. It is time to do, thanks to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid, it's time to do our Play My Fire beat. The way this works is we're going to give you a code word in just a couple of jiffies, and if you put this hashtag in the chat, then you will have a chance to win a free play here on the show today. So you put the hashtag in. If your name is randomly drawn out, then all you need to do is let me know your artist name, the track name, and the platform. I go find it, we play it, everyone's happy. So today, the code word is going to be Gurus, in honor of the great drag gurus track we just played. Let's make it hashtag Gurus, Gurus. So if you are here live, you can put hashtag Gurus right there in the chat, and you'll have a chance to have your song played. And as our wonderful moderator Jade says, if you want a track considered for a future show, all you need to do is complete the form. If you want to be basically guaranteed that you're going to be considered. So be like Frank, be like Midnight Bandit, be like John W. Adams, and get your fire beat played today. G'day, Jim Polson. Good to see you, my friend. Haven't seen you around for a while. So go ahead and get your votes in. And while we wait on that one, let's play another track. Let's play this from Treatment in Progress, the old tipsters. They say a slower song about someone you love that you miss and how it feels inside. It is called South Bay. It is Treatment in Progress here on Your Music Live.
Standing on the shore, gazing at the lake, skipping rocks across the waves. My ship is sinking now, filling with water. Now there's nothing you can say. Tell me there's tomorrow, followed by today, and I'll get back on my feet. Today is not the end, it has just begun. Till the next time we meet. Even when the wind blows, I feel it in my soul. Look at the sky and wonder why. My chest is getting tighter now, feeling the emptiness inside. Tell me there's tomorrow, followed by today, and I'll get back on my feet. Today's not the end, it has just begun. Till the next time we meet.
To get a little bit of that little solo period in there. How good is that? Yeah, Treatment in Progress. One of the best bands that, well, I keep saying this because I love all you folks. I love you all. But one of the bands that have come out of nowhere in the last year or so, and every time I listen to a track, this is a testament to the quality of their mixes, is that when I'm just listening to random music and a Treatment in Progress song comes on, I'm like, oh, this is really good. Who is this? And then I go and see that it's a member of this community, and I'm blown away every time. I shouldn't be, because it happens so regularly. Yeah, a little Pink Floyd-ish, wasn't it? Yeah, a lot of folks were saying a little bit Pink Floyd-ish epic rock ballad there. Hello to the metalhead hippie. G'day, Jeff. Don't forget, if you like the sort of thing we do around here and you want even more music, 6 or 7 hours of independent music, check out Jeff and the Metalhead Hippie Show. That's coming up straight after Your Music Live each and every week. Should we do our Play My Fire beat drawing? I think it is time. Make sure you've got hashtag Gurus. We've got just 11 entries. There you go. You've got a good chance at getting it. I'll give you about 5 more seconds if you haven't already put the code word in. Hashtag Gurus, Gurus, in the chat, and we will turn up a little bit of Treatment in Progress. This is going to be a very epic, dramatic drawing. Who's gonna win the free play on Your Music Live? Will it be Jade Star or John W. Adams? No, it's gonna be Frank Terzo. Frank Terzo is our winner. Congratulations to Frank. What Frank wins? What did he win? Tell him what he won. So Frank knows the drill. He's been around the community for a while. So all Frank needs to do is let me know the platform, his artist name, and the name of the track that he would like us to spin, and we'll spin that up right after this next song. So Frank, go ahead and let us know. Just in plain text. I just reiterate that because links are not allowed. You know what would happen. You know, you've been on the internet, folks. You know what would happen if I allowed links in the chat here. Every man of this dog would be in here going, yo, play my fire beat, play my fire beat, hey, play my fire beat, play my fire beat. And they would be linking out the wazoo. We don't want it. While we wait on Frank, let's play this one from Middle Suburbia, who says, I came up with the melody while working in 100 plus degree heat. Jeebus. That's like 35 Celsius. As I was singing random lines with the melody, I kept repeating, I don't feel all right, which evolved into Do You Feel All Right? Went home and progressed from here, and here's the final result. Start the track at 122 to get a good sampling of the song. See, Middle Suburbia knows where it's at. We'll cue this one up to around the 122 mark for Middle Suburbia, and we'll give this one a spin. This is called All Right, and we're going to play it here on Your Music Live.
Saying all out of your mind. Do you feel all right? Where do you go when you sleep in your mind? Why are your dreams so hard to find?
That's how you use GarageBand guitars to good effect. Well done there, Middle Suburbia. Yeah, nice intro. The vocal production. Yeah, look, I think we had a couple of comments. Some saying the auto-tune's maybe too much. Some saying it works well for the mix. I don't know. I'm on the fence with that. I do like a natural vocal, but I don't know. I kind of like it. Kind of bad destruction. What's that song? Again, songs keep reminding me of other songs. But that one was cool. All Right from Middle Suburbia. Frank Terzo. Oh, I like you too, Frank. Oh, sorry, that's the song you'd like me to play. Okay, let's search this one up. Frank Terzo and Like You. We'll give it a little look here on the old YouTubes. Here we go from 13 days ago. I'll cue this one up and I'll read from the description here. So today is my parents' 68th wedding anniversary. I'm certain that they're up there in heaven dancing up a storm. So a tribute song to your folks. That sounds like a great choice, Mr. Terzo. So let's jump on over here and give this one a spin, shall we? This is Like You, the winner of our Play My Fire beat, Frank Terzo, here on Your Music Live.
someone special, just like you. Climb that mountain, reach the top. Slay them demons, shut them out. Don't hold back. Don't let them steal your dreams. Not for taking. Don't hold back. There's a world outside your window. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. What if I could be like you? Find my calling, just like you. Rolling dice, you gotta bet on you. Leave your own way, push on through. Don't hold back.
The one and only Mr. Frank Terzo. And a beautiful song there, definitely hits you right in the feels, doesn't it? Really, I love the way Frank layers up the guitar sounds and just gets such a full sound, and just that little bit of distortion in the voice there, just that natural gruffness works really well with that sort of track. And you had me at the G sort of falling down to an E minor. That's like one of my favorite progressions, and works so well for a song like that. Good stuff. Congratulations on a great song and a wonderful tribute to you folks. We will do another Play My Fire beat in the second half, so if you missed out, don't cry into your cornflakes. You'll get another crack at it. Let's grab this next track. This one comes to us from Paul O Farrell over on the Slaps, and he says, tried to do a minimalist version here, only allowed myself at what a three-piece could play live, and the drummer wasn't given much of a kit either. A song from years back about, what else? Unrequited love, and the unwarranted resentment that can come with it. Going to be part of a compilation EP to go out with the streaming re-release of my old album. Very cool stuff indeed. So let's jump on over here to slaps.com from our wonderful friends at DistroKid and give this one a spin. This is Paul O Farrell, and this is Woman on Your Music Live.
It's nothing new, it's nothing I haven't seen before. You're not so special, you know. Some people just have to be difficult. I'm not saying you're one of those. Have that woman washed and brought to me, I said. I thought I could. Don't tell me that just isn't done. I've seen it happen. What do you say to a girl like you anyway? You can't be pleased no matter what I do or say. What do you say to a girl like you anyway? snap of fingers, you jump, you run.
I really dig it. It's got a bit of an early Eels vibe, just that kind of the minimalist kind of feel to it with the vocals there. I love that little organ bit that came in there, Paul. That was really well done and added to it beautifully. And yeah, just great stuff there. And again, if you want to go check it out and check out Paul, you can see I've just followed Paul. So that means whenever Paul drops a new track, I'll get notified of that one. I've thrown some fire there. We've saved it. And even though Paul's here, so he knows it already, we can put a comment here just to spun this on YML. Really enjoyed it, as did many of you right here in the community. So thank you, Paul, for being up at 3 a.m. You must be over there in the UK, Europe kind of time zones. I apologise that it's late at night for many folks. We did try doing this a bit earlier, but it meant I had to get up at 4 in the morning, and unfortunately, not enough folks from across the pond got up or stayed up to watch it. So replay is your friend if you're in the UK or Europe, and we're playing your music on the show. So thank you to Paul for sharing that one. Next up, we got the Black Rake, another band, another artist that I dig in a big bad way. It's our friends from Scapular Winging Records, and they say, hi, Pete. This one happened very quickly. Recorded and mixed on iPhone using internal mic and GarageBand with stock plugins, mastered on the Mac with Exciter, Opto Compressor, Clipper, and Stealth Limiter. Thanks for listening. And this one is from, as I mentioned, the Black Rake, and it is called Headed Down into Fall. And we're going to spin it live for you right here, right now on Your Music Live. Cool stuff going on there from Mr. I was going to say Frank Terzo. No, that is the Black Rake. That is Frank Terzo. Good stuff indeed. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a good delay, especially like a delay that like syncs in with the tempo. That worked really well. Great job there. I know, Thomas. Yeah, Scapula has done an incredible job. The juxtaposition of the soundscapes with the vintage footage is great. Yeah, absolutely. I love that old piano. That's not piano, that's piani playing in that one. Really good stuff there from our mates, Brock over there. Good stuff indeed. We got ourselves uno, due, tres, cuatro songs. Cinque songs to go before the end of the first half, so I better get a move on. I've been rabbiting on too much because we've got cool tracks like this one from PA, who says, well, here we go with the song I couldn't release last week because of my injury. In the description is everything need to be known, including the timestamp separating the behind the scenes from the music video. So as always, PA is giving you a absolute sensory overload, not even overload, but she is giving you all the information you need there. So we're going to play a little bit of this, but of course you can jump down to the description and give the whole thing a complete listen, because why not? Let's give this one a spin. This is Void of My Cell. Pronounce it alternative, baby.
What a clout moment, baby.
I did want to see, I know this one does take a little while to kick in here, so if you want to come down here, we'll take a little listen and look at the music video. I just wanted to see that, because very rare you get to see behind the scenes of how people do what they do. Let's have a look at the music video.
Playing on your radio. Let's go. Sometimes our mind goes crazy, and I've been feeling like losing it too. I remember all the promises I gave to myself. I wanna be a millionaire, wanted people to look at me, wanted to feel better at the end of every show. Now I feel so low. Tell me why I feel
Very cool. Sorry, because I'm the nerdy behind the scenes kind of guy that likes to see how the sausage is made. I wanted to see how PA creates her fire beats that she puts behind her great tracks, and yeah, really cool. She knows her stuff, using some cool like filters there and EQing, and yeah, nice work in the old Fruity Loops studio. PA is probably too young to remember when it was called Fruity Loops, but I like calling it Fruity Loops mostly because it slightly annoys the really cool kids that are just like, yo, bro, I make fire beats in FL. I'm like, oh, you make little tunes in Fruity Loops. Delightful. Let's play some Lethargics, shall we? They say it's a rock swagger from the Lethargics with a growl and yowl of the relapsing, remitting hillbilly choir. Okay, I'll trust you on that one. The Lethargics here on Your Music Live.
Hey, you can take it or leave it. Pick it up and cast it aside. Yeah, you can give it a hard pass. Never pay it no more mind. But here's a counter to your point. A shadow cast upon your doubt. Just maybe something to go over before it's over and out. Cause we've both seen our share of long nights when the sun don't wanna rise. But see, I got this thought I'm thinking might make a person think twice. See, I see you and I together, burning across a darkened sky, like a meteorite, like a meteorite, like a meteorite.
Really cool change up there into that sort of chorusy, post-chorusy bit. Unexpected. Like I was waiting for it to like go back into that groove, and then it kind of shifted up. Really good. I love it when something's unpredictable. An unpredictable chord change and key change always works well. And yeah, some low down swampy bluesy goodness there from our friends over at the Lethargics. 3 more tracks, and then we're going to do our my firebeat difference, that our toilet break, which we've kind of relabeled as our featured artist of the week. Yeah, I'm selecting one of my favorite submissions for the week, one of my favorite artists of the week, and I'm giving that one the featured artist play in the middle, and then we close with another track from that artist as well. So you'll find out who that is in just 3 tracks time. But for now, let's play this one. This one comes to us from Raul Neves or Neves. I really don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, Raul. Hello, Pete. I'm sharing a short version of the song Riddle Me. On this one, I extracted the vocals from an old recording and redid all the instruments in GarageBand. Hope you have a great show. Very cool stuff. Yeah, Raul sent me a little sample of this one, and I took a listen, and I'm like, wow, this is cool. I love it when people grab something. What's old is new again. Repurposing old stuff and turning it into something new. Always cool stuff. So let's give this one a spin now. We can probably play the whole thing. It's at minute 47. This is how you get your whole song played on Your Music Live.
Riddle me, are you free tonight? You will see that you and I just might. Listen to me, coming closer. Hold your hand out, I'll expose you. What's inside has to come to light. Don't be afraid, let me cross your mind. Listen to me, coming closer. Hold your hand out, I'll expose you to me.
Even did the fade out for me there, Al. Love it. Good stuff indeed. Thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, really, really well mixed. Just hearing, you got your upfront instruments, but just having the faint guitar in the background really worked well. And chord changes out the wazoo in there. Just, a little Justin Hayward. I was hearing like, I don't know, like a little Only Want to Be With You, maybe a little Counting Crows, a little Live. Really good sound there. Raul does some good stuff. Yeah, that 90s alt rock grungy sound. Very good stuff indeed. We've got two more tracks to play here before the midpoint. We're going to grab this one here from Midnight Bandito, who says, "This is a song I made as a challenge to myself after Thomas Christ made the industrial segment on his U-Rock show. It's quite a hectic song, and I spent more time than I have in months and months on it, hoping people can hear the weird things I did with it in their headphones." Thanks, Pete. Ooh, I like it when people do weird things in my headphones. Let's give this one a spin. This is Living the Nightmare. Midnight Bandit, Your Music Live. Very cool stuff there from Midnight Band, and I love the glitchy style of the. You got to be tight. You got to be able to put things in really good locations to be able to do that. And I wasn't on headphones, but with the stereo monitor speakers I have here, I was hearing the mixing. It was very well done. So yeah, go back and listen to that one in its entirety. I think it'll be something that you'll want to check out again and again. This is our final song for the first half. We've got another big half coming up. We're a little behind, so we better keep cracking on. This is from our friend John W. Adams, who says lots of social injustice and civil unrest. Yeah, right. People shouting but nobody listening. What a great comment. People shouting and nobody listening. What did you get taught in school? Like when you did communications, that listening is like should be 80% of what you do. But a lot of people seem to want to do 80% talking and 20% listening, and that equation don't work out too well because it ends up with just a lot of noise. This is John W. Adams, Logic Test. Is this working? Our final song of the first half here on Your Music Live.
Is this working? Can you hear me yet? 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 Is this working? Can you hear me yet?
What a cool way to finish off a big first half here on Your Music Live. Great stuff there. Probably one of the better things. It's weird because John's probably sitting back there going, oh, what are you talking about, John's? Like I whipped that up in like a couple of minutes and he's probably put a lot more effort into other songs, but I don't know. It's just, I just dig that. It's just right up my alley. Really cool stuff there. Yeah, very, very kind of 70s. That guitar riffage going on there. Great stuff there from John W. Adams. Alrighty, it is the halfway mark and it's time to reveal our featured artist of the week. And this week, it is going to an artist we haven't heard from for a while. And when I saw their submission this week, I thought, yes, because every time we play this band, people are like, who was that? That was epic. Where do I hear more? So I thought, yeah, we will close with their brand new track. But to accentuate that a little more, let's play one of their tracks here as our featured artist track. So this band out of Germany have been featured here on this show several times. I've interviewed their lead singer, Emily, on my Creator Town Hall show back in the day, a couple of years ago. At the time, she was 15 years old and was belting out songs as if she'd been doing it for decades. So I'm assuming she's probably 17, 18 now by the time we're playing these songs here. But this one was from a couple of years ago, and it's one of my favourite songs from this band. They go by the name of Moonlight Thief. They're amazing, and this is our featured artist track for this week. This is their track, Reciting Anthems, here on Your Music Live.
In the night, and birds are singing on the sycamore, where springtime substitutes white after white for all the gutted, mangled fields before. Basements of my mind I sing slippers from the hospital and boost about your amorous affairs, whereas I mourn a past that you belittle. I long to keep this savageness at bay by gazing down with nothing much to say.
Moonlight Thief, and classic tune of their amazing riffage on that one. Top-notch vocals, great overall musical production there, and yeah, Emily wailing away. And we have some new Moonlight Thief for you at the end of the show. So that's something for you to look forward to. Welcome to the second half. Yes, second half of the show here on Your Music Live. I hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world. And don't forget that this show is only made possible thanks to these wonderful folks here. They are called DistroKid, and they're a great way for you to release your music to the world. You can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan by simply using the link up above there or down in le description. Let's crack on because we've got some cover songs to play for you. It's our Under the Covers segment, and we're kicking things off with our old mate Cookie. And Cookie says, I know you enjoy a bit of country, Pete, and who doesn't love a cover of Jolene? This song was one of the first songs I attempted to learn from a Learn Guitar book back in the day. Oh, how I wish YouTube was there in the 1990s, right? I recorded this cover using the Focusrite Scarlett Solo I've purchased on your recommendation. Thanks. It's just so cool paired with GarageBand on my iPad. Where's my endorsement? Yes. Great to catch up at Shotgun Willie's and Memphis Slims a few weeks back in the great city of Adelaide. Insert selfie here. Haha, great to meet you, mate. Well, since you called me on it, Cookie, there is me and Cookie enjoying a pint or two at the bar here in Adelaide. So it was great to catch up with the great man, Cookie, and share a beer or two and have a yarn and enjoy some music chatter. So let's jump in and give this one a listen, shall we? This is Cookie's cover of Jolene here on Your Music Live.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Beauty is beyond compare, flaming locks of auburn hair, and ivory skin and eyes of emerald gray. Smile is like a breath of spring, voice is soft like summer rain. I cannot compete with you, Jolene. When he talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying. He calls your name, Jolene. Well, I can easily understand. You can easily take my man. You don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
Very cool stuff there from Cookie, Jolene. I think I might play that in almost exactly the same key with the same progressions and the same capo. Maybe I capoed on 3, slightly lower, but good stuff there from Cookie. Yeah, auto-tune not required. Absolutely, I love it. Just one voice and guitar. There's something about it, isn't there? Something that works. Next up, we have an ad. We were talking about this the other day on a live stream. We haven't seen Lotto Cat for a while, but we've got. This is ironic because if you've ever been watching Your Music Live and seen my internet drop out, it's because Australia's NBN, apparently our fastest and most reliable home connection is coming to more areas, is actually kind of rubbish. So that's why I drop out, because of the poor infrastructure here in Australia for our internet. So I won't play that ad for you because it would be too much pain. Let's give this one a spin. This comes to us from the Scott Brothers Band, who we heard from last week. And they say, in this cover of the Duke Ellington classic Caravan, I explored and expanded the boundaries of my knowledge of GarageBand. None of this was possible without what I've learned from your videos, Pete. So thank you. Well, thank you. If I were your student, this would be my master thesis. This song was made using my iPad, GarageBand, and my Fender guitars. This is Caravan. This is the Scott Brothers Band, Your Music Live. Duke Ellington meets Santana for sure there. Very good stuff indeed from the Scott Brothers Band. Scotty Baby doing his cool thing there. Yeah, coolness abounds for shores, man. All right, let's grab our third and final cover tune under the covers here. We're going to get under the covers with Gregory O'Sullivan. It says Robo Greg has a go at an Uncle Ray song. Raymond Edward O'Sullivan is not my uncle. Huh. Okay, always cryptic. Never quite know exactly what Gregory's talking about, but he does some cool stuff. So this one is apparently using the AI model of his own voice. So, you know what? People are worried about AI stealing people's voices. Well, steal your own. Get ahead of the curve and steal your own. Let's give this one a spin here. This is Claire, Gilbert O'Sullivan cover from Gregory O'Sullivan here on Your Music Live.
Moment I met you, I swear, I felt as if something somewhere had happened to me, which I couldn't see then. The moment I met you again, I knew in my heart that we're friends. It had to be so, it couldn't be no. Try as hard as I might to hide in the why. You get on me in a way I can describe. Words lose a little when you look up and smile. I don't care what people say to me. You're more than a child. Oh, Claire, Claire, Claire. If ever a moment so rare was captured for all to compare, that moment is you, and all that you do
cool. I don't. Well, the first time I listened to that one, I was like, I don't know about the timing on that one because it da 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 da, like it has that staccato timing on the lyrics that are sort of. Whereas I think the original version they kind of float a little bit more, but I kind of liked it. The more I listened to it, the more it almost sounds deliberately robotic, but like in a good way. Does that make any sense? I don't know. It's very cool stuff, though. Thank you for sharing that one, Greg. And 3 cover songs to Australians. So there you go. Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi. Let's play this one from Crexes, who says this song was written to support the courageous and resilient people of Ukraine and how the horrible and meaningless war will never destroy their flag, land, and history. This song was recorded and produced by me in Logic Pro. Yes, very poignant and a topic that, you know, a lot of us, because of all the other bollocks that goes on in the world, kind of forgetting that the Ukraine is still sitting there fighting a war against an evil, horrible dictator. We're worried about the evil, horrible dictators that are in the news in other parts of the world, but there's still that going on over there. So let's give a listen to this one. This is Crex's music and Our Flag, Land and History.
It's a war and I cannot believe we didn't learn, we're just naive. The history will keep coming back as a sword with the force to attack. Like a dream when no one's asleep, the tears are touching us deep. Somewhere I hear your voice cry, I'll find and protect you tonight. You cannot erase our memory, where we loved, where we lived, where we laughed. You cannot take that away from us. Our flag, our land, our history. Together we stand in eternity. There are guns, there are bombs everywhere. Destruction covered by fear. Our hope is guiding us through the sky of stars in the blue. You cannot erase our memories where we love.
Absolutely beautifully done song in every way. Great production, perfect mixing, lyrics on point, and yeah, the vocals just cut through in like at a perfect level. If you wanted a masterclass on how to get your vocals to cut through, but still have a full instrumental backing, that did it. And yeah, great and important song. So thank you so much for sharing that one. Fabulous stuff indeed. You folks never cease to amaze me how talented and how well you produce music. Up next, we have Spicy Tempo. Yeah, inspired by my recent visit to Dubai. Created on my iPad using GarageBand. Spicy Tempo is someone we've heard from quite a lot, and they create some amazing songs. So let's give this one a spin. This is simply called Dubai. Spicy Tempo, Your Music Live. super spicy, dancey vibes there from Spicy Tempo here on Your Music Live. I like it. Well put together. Always well produced tracks from Spicy Tempo. Thank you for sharing that one. Sharon is Karen, and Sharon is Karen. Don't forget to share the show if you would like to. That's a link down below, the little share button. A lot of the folks who are part of this community are here because someone else shared the show and said, hey, you should come and check out this funny bloke over in Adelaide. He does this show every week, and you should listen to it, or maybe submit a song to be played. You can submit your music by doing it up there, or you can participate in our Play My Fire beat, which we will be doing in just a jiffy after this track here. This one has a parental advisory on it, so I'll block the kiddies' ears. It says, I recorded this song at home. The only things I needed to record this was a microphone and Fruity Loop Studio. My friend Mirel is far away from me, but he's one of my best friends, so I made part of this song and sent over the rest of the beat so he can record. Peace. Yeah, it's so cool. We live in the future, folks, where you can do that. You can just grab a song, you can do part of it, send it to a buddy, and they can do the rest. So this is John Day and Mirel Otara Dementa. Your Music Live.
80 Productions.
Banii îți adună în zi, Mamenii de ce nu vii, Cade picatul de lată, doar ceată cu fake, dar nu mă implic. N-ai bani de haine, ce trist, eu nu mă ced, nu am timp. Te rup prin două pe pile, pastile, în timp ce mă rupe un beat. Mă jur pe ce că nu mint, frăție, giga, ai beef. Dacă ai pișape te simt, nu știi ce-i ăla un vis. Pot sta cu un frate închis, dacă vreau pot să ieși și să merg să mă plimb. Am banii pe bune, mai mult de cizume și pot să o spun viața mea ca din fake care dau din glasie. Nu da doi bani să stăm să vorbim de cărat, îmi zboară mintea e la când fac ceva, nu știu ce fac. Te dobor, arăt un teanc, vreau doar sute de dolari, nu pasă cine vrei să pari. Cade și casa, vreau și o masă, o să mă vadă într-o zi toată ziua dacă știi că sunt baza. Frate, sunt basa, dacă nu dai pe o piesă degeaba mă zuni. Vai ce mă sperii că scuipi, suntem cu toții nebuni. N-ai cum să fii să răzbuni, prinde-te păi că ai minciuni. Banii îți adună în zi, Mamenii de ce nu vii, Cade picatul de lată, doar ceată cu fake, dar nu mă implic. N-ai bani de haine, ce trist, eu nu mă ced, nu am timp. Te rup prin două pe pile, pastile, în timp ce mă rupe un beat.
Very cool. Yeah, like kind of trap style, UK drill style, a whole bunch of other styles that I don't know the names of. But I like it. And I like when I play tracks like that because I know that there's nothing too offensive on there because when it's in a different language, actually it probably is offensive, but I won't know. I'm not offended. Very cool stuff there from Jonde. Thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, exactly. Whatever. We don't discriminate against languages around here because some of the best songs we've played on here are from folks who are non-English speaking, and they just sound great. You can deliver a message with music without having to understand every word, aren't you? Righty, let's get ourselves set up here for the Play My Fire beat, part 2, Electric Boogaloo. So I'm going to load up the giveaway tool. What should we do as our second code word here? Well, I'm pretty hungry, so let's go. Let's go with what I feel like I might have for lunch today, and that is pizza. I'm a big pizza fan. There's, believe it or not, Domino's do a pizza called the Spicy Veg Supreme here, and it's just the best. It's got pineapple on it, so I love that as well. But it's so good. Mushrooms and capsicum or peppers for those in the US, and yeah, a bit of pineapple on there, a little bit of chili flakes, perfection. I never thought I'd be a Domino's fan. Obviously, if I have my choice, I'd rather go to a pizza bar and get like a real pizza, but these things are like $8. You can't go wrong. So if you would like a chance to have your song played, all you need to do is put hashtag pizza in the chat. Now that I've made you all hungry because it's nighttime for many of you and given you the munchies, let's play some Carlos Martinez, who says, this came because my guitar wanted to express some feeling and at the same end with an accent. Again, cryptic, but I like it. We're back over on the Cloud of Sounds, and we'll give this one a spin. This is My Song Feelings, Carlos Martinez, Your Music Live. Carlos Martinez. And yeah, definitely. You can definitely hear that guitar talking in there, can't you? Very cool stuff. And I did give a little advice to Carlos. I said, if you turn your volumes down, GarageBand has this bad habit of doing that auto normalization thing. So you'd hear that when especially the kick drum, the bass drum kicks in, it kind of ducks the guitar and the string sounds. And if you want that to be a more of a smooth level sound, just turn everything down. And that way GarageBand won't grab it and auto normalize it. It's bad. It's bad and it should feel bad for its auto normalization, GarageBand. But no, good stuff there. Oh, this is Happy Ron. Happy Ron has got a girlfriend. Way to flex, Happy Ron. And a great singer to sing about my girlfriend. Double flex. Okay, Happy Ron flexing all over the world. Let's give this one a spin. Don't forget, we've still got a chance to put hashtag pizza in the chat. We'll go one more track, and then we will draw our Play My Fire Beat Part 2 winner. But for now, a little bit of country with Happy Ron, My Girlfriend's House, sung by Jason Seaver. Your Music Live.
My girlfriend's house is where I get my mail now. My girlfriend's dog is my new best friend. And my girlfriend's car has got them seats that lean way back. And I drive her around, sunroof down so she can see the stars. With that silver city skyline glowing brighter than the headlights. Everything about me's changed since I met her. And I can look at myself each day and know I'm better. Words like forever and always in my future now. Yeah, I'm damn lucky I'm the man in my girlfriend's house. My girlfriend's heart.
I like it. I like a song that's different because, you know, there's so many love songs that it's just like, man, I love my lady because my lady's the best. Yoo-hoo. But yeah, my girlfriend's like the whole thing because, yeah, when you start dating someone, you know, what's yours becomes theirs and what's theirs stays theirs. Oh, but here, I'm all night. Yeah, take my wife, please. No, very cool stuff there from Happy Ron. I like it. Yeah, exactly. Jason's voice works really well. Like Happy Ron's always been like a country star waiting to happen, and yeah, just getting a different style, a different voice in there for the vocals on that one works a treat. Well done, indeed. All right, it is time to spin the wheel and should we have a Happy Ron in the background while we spin the wheel? Why not? So we've got hashtag Pete. We've got 14 entries in here. This is going to be a very relaxed, laid-back version of the Play My Fire Beat. Let's hit the button. Who's gonna win it? You gotta be in it. Is it gonna beat Frank again?
I never saw myself.
It's the Lily Pillies. Outstanding. We have some Lily Pillies. So we played a Lily Pillies track. In fact, a track from their brand new album just last week. And now the Lily Pillies have won the Play My Fire Beat Part 2 here on Your Music Live. So Manny knows the drill well. Let us know what track of the Lily Pillies you would like us to play. Something old school, something from the new album, whatever you like. It is your choice. So Manny knows he just needs to throw it here in the chat, just in plain text, and we will give that one a spin in just a jiffy. While we wait on that one, let's grab this one from Jackknife Combat. They say, I decided to give this 1997 Force and Styles song a twist of my own and one of the longest remixes I've ever done. And of course, John's has not put this in the covers section. I knew I'd stuffed up something. Anyway, it's all good because it's a remix. It's not actually a cover. So we'll give this one a spin. Why am I not following Jackknife Combat? This is Pacific Sun Lullaby. Jackknife Combat, Your Music Live.
Lullaby.
Very cool stuff there, Jack Knife Combat. And again, because it's here on slaps.com, our wonderful friends at DistroKid set up this platform so I can just say, great track, just spun it on YML. And there we go. Very cool stuff. Thank you for sharing that one. Don't forget, Sharon is Karen. Yeah, a little bit of Euro pop kind of feel to that one. High energy cup of coffee. I know I didn't bring the coffee today. I'm working on water here, folks. So if the energy starts to lapse a bit, you know why. So I'll have to run the rest of the show on pure adrenaline. So we'll make sure that you continue keeping the energy going in the chat so that we can get through this one. Sounds like I'm running a marathon. People that do real jobs are just like, oh, Johns, leave it out, mate. We're going to play this one from the Lily Pillies. They want our Play My Fire beat, and they would love me to play this one. Another Day, Another Night from their brand new album. It's just been released, and you know how it's got a sign of quality? Yeah, this little line here provided to YouTube by DistroKid, because Maddie and the Lily Pillies know what they're doing. They know that the best way to get your music out there to the world is to release it with DistroKid, and thank you to DistroKid who sponsor this very show. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is from their album Songs from the Present Day, Another Day, Another Night. The Lily Pillies on Your Music Live.
I can hear the rain outside my window. I can hear the cars speeding by. Just another day, it's gonna be slow. Today I'm gonna stay at home. My coffee's warm and I can be alone. I can leave my shoes off without a worry. I can take my time and watch the world go by. I can think without no distractions. Stay in bed, put my feet up, and read a book instead. Another day, another night, I can be alone, by myself and I. Another day, another night, gotta make the most of my precious time. Another day, another night, I can be alone, myself and I. Another day, another night, gotta make the most of my precious time.
Very cool stuff there from the Lily Pillies. I mean, yeah, I say so many nice things about Lily Pillies that kind of goes without saying, but you got to say it anyway. I love the production on that one. The tone of that guitar, it's almost a percussive tone. It's very Crowded House, or a band, a New Zealand / Australian band from back in the day that had that kind of real, like the guitar almost became a double instrument because it kind of creates almost like a percussive hit as well. And yeah, really catchy chorus in that one as well. Great songwriting, great production, all round good stuff there from the Lily Pillies, another of the great bands that have come into their own in the last couple of years. From the very first time we heard the Lily Pillies here, everyone was like, yep, this. More of this. Good stuff indeed. And don't forget, if you missed out on the Play My Fire beat, submit your song for next week or the week after. We're almost caught up, actually. You'll be finding, you might have noticed this, that you get your song played usually the week of now. So with the hard work of the last year, we've almost finally caught up. We're going to play this one now. This is an anti-fascist pop song that also celebrates the USA, where I lived for a few years in NYC. This is Phantom Agents. This is Nobody There on Your Music Live.
He came in search of paradise, seas and learned to drive. Became a living sacrifice to other people's wives. Nobody seems similar, with nothing much in mind. His man looks even cool, he knows what gets him wet. From the underground to over spill, no trouble, not even have to kill. Specks of dirt and static flies in space like spots before my eyes. In the mirror stand and stare like I figured nobody there. Time to spare and time to kill, this is the day the world stood still.
Back Australian goodness there with our mate Clint, our Phantom Agents. Rocks the pop there. Yeah, good message too. Fascism is one of those words where it's only ever anti. Like no one ever talks about, oh, I'm fascist and I'm proud of it. Well, okay, maybe some people would. But isn't it funny? It's always anti-fascist. It's always people that are being negative to people saying, you're a fascist. A bit like woke. No one seems to use woke as like a positive thing. Like, I'm the wokest guy around. It's always just like, all this woke. Anyway, am I getting on my high horse? Yes. So let's go back and play some more music. This is over on slaps.com. This is The Ginge Sound. And they say this song I channeled for a friend. Cool. Well, we're going to come over here to slaps.com and give it a spin. It is called Lavender. And we're going to play it live for you right here, right now on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I like it. The sub, the organ, like there's a lot of intricate stuff going on in that one that will require some more listens. I'm following the Ginge sound, so I'll be able to listen to it again. And you can do the same thing by going to slaps.com from DistroKid and joining up. And you too can enjoy sounds like that and interact with the artists over there. You could also go to YouTube. In fact, you can jump down to the description of this very show because all the songs we play are linked below for your convenience. See, that's the kind of guy I am. I like to help people out. I'm a help and giving kind of guy. So if you want to check out all the artists, all the bands we've played, jump in the description. They're all down there. All right, this one comes to us from Guitarscapes by JPT, an original instrumental composition called Gone But Not Forgotten, written as a tribute for my late parents as well as those who have lost loved ones. So this is Guitarscapes by JPT and Gone But Not Forgotten. Your Music Live. really nice, isn't it? Yeah, super cool. I love it. Well, that's another. We have Frank Terzo's track that was the Play My Fire beat, and then another one tribute to the folks. Yeah, gone but not forgotten. Thank you for sharing that one. That was beautiful. It seems like we started with this real rockin' stuff, and now we're getting into this more sort of laid back, mellow, ambient stuff. And it looks like that'll continue, because up next we have Karens, who say, I really like ambient music, songs that you can just put on to set the mood. I also like a darker tone in my music, so I'm striving to create unique tracks that capture that ambient and atmospheric sound. Sounds cool to me. This is Grey Room from Calms on Your Music Live. The nature sounds in there. That's going to sleep music in a good way. That's like meditation music, just kicking back, chilling out. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Treatment in Progress have got it nailed. It's exactly what I use that sort of music for, where you just need something that kicks along in the background to keep your mind kind of focused without being too distracting. And that was perfect. Someone else who creates music along those lines is our friend Hypnotic Transmission. Yeah? Transmissions. Oh my God, I was so proud of myself. I blame Excel. It cut off the S. One day I'll get it right perfectly well the first time. DBS, Deep Brain Stimulation. This is a mixture of deep bass music, pots and pans, paranoia, and mentally collapsing. Everything was originally done in GarageBand. I remastered it in Grand Finale 2, but I'm sure Jay would have done a much better job. I'm impulsive sometimes with my work. Join me on this journey into my head. It's a fun build-up. Then the weirdness kicks at the 2-minute mark. Oh, are we going to miss out on weirdness? I want some weirdness. Why don't we play it? Why don't we play it from like 1.5 minutes here to past that 2-minute mark so we can take a listen to that? Why not? Hypnotic translations, Hippocratic denigration. Doesn't matter what you call it. This is DBS on Your Music Live. cool. Hypochondriac in traction here on Your Music Live. Yes, that is what anxiety sounds like, Bear. Very much so. I like it. I like how chaotic it is. I love the use of the stereo panning and the sweeping in there. Really good stuff. I dig it. Thank you so much for sharing it. Yeah, prog ambient, I reckon. Yeah, that definitely sums it up well. It is that time of the show, folks, for our anti-penultimate, penultimate, and ultimate tune. So just 3 songs left, but all is not lost. If you're having fun and you want to kick back for the rest of the night, jump over to the Metalhead Hippie Show. He'll be kicking things off in just under 10 minutes, and we'll be done right around the same time. It's almost like we time it that way. So we've got our third to last track here. I did want to say thank you to everyone for being here. There's a few things you can do to help me and help this show out. You can hit the thumbs up button down below. You can leave a comment. Whether you're here live or watching on the replay, comments help because they show the YouTube robots that you're engaged and that you dug the show. You can also leave your support for some of the artists that we've played here on the show as well. And don't forget, if you're not already releasing your music with DistroKid, check them out. Save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. We thank DistroKid for their ongoing support of not only this show, but you and your independent music. They make it super simple to get your stuff out there to the world. The third to last tune here comes to us from Sticks for Guns. We're going to continue the amazing kind of ambient instrumental flow here. This is Sticks for Guns, who says getting everything to flow was the hardest part of this tune. A few changes involved. So our anti-penultimate entry for this week, it is Bring It All Into Play. Sticks for Guns, Your Music Live. That barbed wire through the nose freaks me out, man. Not a fan. I'm not any sort of skin anyway, let's not go there. Thank you, Metalhead Hippie. Yes, Jeff is up next with the Hippie Show. Go over and catch Jeff in just a few minutes' time. But how cool was that? Yeah, digging it, right? Good stuff indeed. Yeah, we really have brought it home with some instrumentals. It was not really even deliberate, but we've had some great cool tunes, and this penultimate tune is no exception. This one comes to us from Heiko Brenn, aka Crashwork Music. He says, "Hi Pete, here's a new GarageBand iPad instrumental tune. Curious Blue is my fastest created piece so far. It started with a little bass line on a Wednesday, and 3 days later I published it on SoundCloud. The link should start at 107, and because Heiko Brenn is a professional, it does. So here is our penultimate tune for tonight. This is Curious Blue from Crashwork Music, Your Music Live. stuff there. Crash Work Music and Curious Blue here on Your Music Live. Yeah, a little bit of a bossa nova sound. Did you hear the stereo panning of that percussion? Mwah, chef's kiss perfection. Love it. Great stuff indeed. So that is going to do it. Can you believe it? 2 hours of amazing independent music. Don't forget to jump down the description, hit the thumbs up button, check out all the artists that have linked down there, including our Play My Firebeat winners. They're all there as well. Up next, what is this hippie show all about? Yeah, jump on over there. That's the Metal Head Hippie. He plays, he does very similar sort of stuff. He's a cool guy. We're both hopefully cool guys because we support independent artists and we play your tunes and we have a good old time. So if you don't want the party to end, jump on over to the Metal Head Hippie. I would dump you there. I've got to talk to Jeff. I need him to set me up as someone that can send you over to the Metalhead Hippie show in the back end because at the moment I can't, so I just have to tell you to go there. Let's play you out with our featured artist of the week. This is a brand new track from them. They say, my new song, a solo piece with the support of a friend at the piano. It's called The Ravages of Time. Like I say, brand new release just 3 days ago from Moonlight Thief. It's an absolutely amazing tune, and that's why I wanted them to be our featured artist this week. Thanks everyone for being here, for hanging out on the show this week. Don't forget GarageBand Weekly tomorrow. We'll be back next week with another 2 hours of amazing independent music. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're on the email newsletter. Head to studiolivetoday.com for everything. And a final huge thank you to DistroKid for making all of this possible each and every week. Let's go out with this one. It's The Ravages of Time, Moonlight Thief, our featured artist, Your Music Live. It's time to go.
Holy place, I know those haunting ghosts are real. And far away, the winter wind is playing savage games. The ascetic face visions of the ageless sea. Mother crafted Christmas ornaments in ruby red and hazy blue and inside Rosetta green, and decorated baubles, never angels, never saints. And the wall clock jerks these memories towards a present time when you survive the ravages of time. You hear a soothing voice, but it's not mine. And when you search the wreckage of the centuries, you find a friendly face that is not me. No, it's not me. The light from stained glass windows had a ghostly look when in the morning father lifted ash from the cold down stove and fed it to the grateful snow that masked the barren pikes. A coldness calling him from bed that heard the crowling hours strike. Wetted ember formed the narrow twisted path for the final season to arrive.